In this video, we are going to discuss about gathering information and verifying the configuration. So before proceeding about the network devices, we should gather all the information and also verify the configurations are correct or not. You see, while correctly configuring an iOS device, it is important to gather the information and also verify the configurations which are required to be performed on the devices. The most prominent and show commands are show running configuration command. You see here, my router show running configuration, and don't get confused here about the running configuration and the startup configuration. So you see, when you type show running configuration, it will show you the running configuration which is stored in the NV RAM here. And in the above output, notice that various configurations from the device is seen, and among them the main thing are the running configuration and the startup configurations. If the running configuration is saved, the output of both the commands will be the same. So the running configuration is taken from the startup configuration and they are saved in the place. You see here, show startup configuration. The startup configuration is a command we used for to get the details of the startup configuration which runs on the router. And you see, similar to the show running configuration command, there is also startup configuration command which is stored on the NV RAM here. So these are the most prominent show commands before starting with the router configurations. And later you see about the version of the software. So what version the software is updated, so that in our network topology all the routers we should be having the same version of the software available. You can see here that the system information is displayed during the boot of the router, so that the version is available, as well as you can see that the software release of what release it is. Now it is presently FC2. So coming to the next step is, you notice when you start the boot process, you notice some banners here, like you see interfaces fast Ethernet. So when your configuration of the Ethernet or the interface of the router, then you see the banner stating, it will be prompting or for the help that how many interfaces are available on the router. So on my router, when you wanted to configure the fast Ethernet interface, you type this command like show interfaces fast Ethernet 0/0. This command will give you the available fast Ethernet on the routers, and also it will make you clearly that which slot of which series should be configured. So by this gathering information, the router is connected to the network, so that we can configure or verify the configuration of the interfaces, running configuration, startup configuration, etc., and also the version of the software to get the router connected to the network. Unless the router is connected to the network, it cannot perform its duties. So these are the gathering information as well as verifying configuration of the router, so that we should be well known about it and where they are stored, so that we can use them for the future use for troubleshooting purpose.